So Matt, tell us about your company, Insight Voice. What do you guys do?
Yeah, so Insight Voices really has a singular mission, and that's to unlock the insights of thought leaders in companies, in marketing agencies. We just want to make sure that those insights, that individual that they're trapped in their head, we want to get them out there, get them to the world, help them grow their business.
So how did you find Full Scale?
We met on LinkedIn. So I think I had like some cold outreach set up to, I don't know how you would have been tagged, but I was.
No,
doing
you
cold
did a
outreach.
random LinkedIn post that I responded to.
Got it. But I think we connected from the cold outreach, and then I had a LinkedIn post that really hit, and then you responded to that. And I didn't know about, so we hired, in my last startup that I was working at, we hired a lot in India. And so I had a lot of experience with staffing overseas, but not with the Philippines. And we were just getting started. I was a solo team, and it was just at the point where we were going to look to hire. So it was a good time.
Did you consider any other alternatives?
No. I mean, because of our relationship, and we had sort of built a relationship, and you sort of explained the process to me. There was no really alternatives to look at. Like I considered alternatives in that, like, could have hired people we previously worked with, could have hired someone within the United States, but really couldn't afford it. So Full Scale was a trial at the beginning. I think I would have said like, hey, we're gonna give it a month trial. Your offering made it like, if it didn't work out for the first month, we could work out an arrangement there. So that made it really comfortable. And then I hired 2 engineers right away, and they were both just excellent, right? And really worked well as a team, really get our product from like really crappy MVP to a full-fledged product right away.
So what has been different about working with Full Scale compared to some of the other companies? You mentioned working with developers in India before, or other developers. What's been different about Full Scale compared to those other experiences?
I would say that like the hiring process, number one, is just a lot smoother. There's just a lot more comfort in like, I get to do interviews with multiple people. They're all set up for me right away. I get to look at their profiles. And what I love is the assessments that are on the within the platform, that I can see this person's a good React JS versus a Node.js. And I like that they're all not 100%. You look at some other people's services and it's like, you're just telling me that everyone's the best in the world at everything. And like, that's not helpful to someone who's hiring. So I trust the assessments. And then I get on a call with someone quickly. I can talk through some of the issues. And then like, honestly, it's a low enough price point where it's worth the risk, right? So like if it works out, and now all of mine have worked out with Full Scale, but if it works out, good, we're good to go. If not, you can drop someone at the end of the month. And so I've not had that experience, but it's nice that that's an option.
What is your favorite part of working with Full Scale?
Like good talent, right? Like top talent is what gets you, like all the rest of it leading up to it is like a sales process. That's really important. Feeling comfortable is really important, but the talent's been really unbelievable. And the talent for price has been exceptional. All the guys I've worked with have just been like really great people too. And I know that's not a value you can quantify for your business. And I know you were probably looking to save money, and that's, we were looking to save money and get value, but like these people are like cool, relatable people. Like I would want to hang out with them. And that's important as an early founder.
Hey, I think that's one of the differences of working with Filipinos is they're easy to work with from a culture and language perspective, and that can be more of a challenge with some other developers from around the world.
Yeah, and like it's not, there's good people everywhere, but there is like the English is really, really good, and like the focus on the family, like that, everyone was hanging out with their families on the weekend or doing something with their families. Like that's something we do in the Midwest here. So it's like it's like you're working with these people all the time. Like you got to tell stories about what you're doing, what you're not doing, and if those make sense from a cultural level, it does matter.
Yeah. All right, well, lastly, what should others know about Full Scale?
It's worth a shot, right? Like it's the simplest thing. Obviously, these are individual people you're hiring, and it's always about the relationship with the person. But I think the process that Full Scale has in to vet the people, to get the right people, the choice of the Philippines, the choice of the hours, all of those things make it so that you're really, really likely to have a successful candidate. And I fully trust that Full Scale would remediate any issues you possibly had.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Matt.
Yeah.